Brilliance Audio presents The Unspoken by Ian K. Smith, performed by Amir, Abdullah. To Triste, Dashiell, and Declan. Shimmering rainbows, fearless adventures, foreign lands, picturesque sunsets, and tennis, of course. 1. My daughter is missing, and I want you to find her. The woman sitting across from me was beautiful in an aristocratic way. Her blonde hair had been perfectly coiffed and pulled back from her angular face. Her enormous teardrop diamond earrings reflected light across my office like shards of glass stuck in fresh blacktop. She wore a form-fitting French blue wool suit with a gold clasp on the blazer hooked by 2 C's. Chanel. Everything about her reeked of wealth, including that clipped voice and its trace of venerable New England. She was old and young at the same time. "Have you tried the men in blue?" I asked. "I did," she said, nodding her head about a millimeter. "And that's why I'm here." I raised my eyebrows and opened up my hands. "They're the ones who told me about you," she said. "They said they'd look into my daughter's disappearance, but they weren't convinced she was missing. I was surprised they said that. I thought if someone had not been in contact for 48 hours, they were officially considered a missing person." "That's only in TV land," I said. "In the real world, there are no hard rules. It could be several days. It might be just several hours. Depends on the officer taking the report. It's usually based on a suspicious deviation from a person's normal behavior or their typical movement patterns." "Such as?" "Take a guy who comes home between 5 and 6 every day, and if he's going to be late, he always makes sure to call his wife to let her know. One night, he doesn't come home. No one has been able to contact him for several hours, and none of his points of contact know where he is. If there's a reasonable degree of suspicion that his routine has been interrupted involuntarily, then that person would be considered missing." The woman nodded. "One of the officers pulled me aside and said you could probably do a faster job than they could. That you worked with fewer restrictions, no red tape. He gave me your address." "The truth shall set you free," I said, smiling with as much charm as I could muster. "But unfortunately, I don't take on many cases this time of year. It's my quiet season. About 2 weeks left before it's too cold to play golf. 3, if I'm lucky. I'm still trying like hell to bring my handicap down a couple strokes before the season ends." What I didn't tell her was that I turned down a lot more cases than I took on, thanks to an extremely generous settlement from Chicago PD upon my negotiated
Sample complete. Ready to continue?